The Irish Psychic Show, for all your psychic needs, live on Internet Radio. For your chance to get a reading with Irish Psychic, simply Skype Tarot Free or call the studio 01 44 34 357. International add +353. This show is packed full of psychic readings and advice, so make sure you join the fan page. Details can be found via irishpsychic.net.
When I look in your eyes, I can see your love beaming back on me. And when I'm holding your hand, I feel the pulse of your heart with every beat. Look at us now, a little bit older and still happy. And tomorrow will be another day to see the wonders of this world. Another way to be the only boy for this girl. Look at my heart and see that you're the one I'm living for. Look in my eyes and see that I sincerely love you more till the end of our time. With the blink of an eye, I can see my whole life mapped in front of me. There's no way to deny, and there's no way I can hide. The things that you do to me would make you think there's a destiny. Look at us now, you and me. I hope tomorrow will be another day to see the wonders of this world. Another way to be the only boy for this girl. Look at my heart and see that you're the one I'm living for. Look in my eyes and see that I sincerely love you more till the end of our time. And I don't know what will come tomorrow, and I don't know if we face defeat. But here and now, with you around, life feels quite complete. When I look at our lives, I can feel a happiness wash over me. Remember the day that we met, not knowing what to expect, and all the days spent away, seeing the world in a different way. The bottles of wine and the time to enjoy what's on the other one's mind. It comes again, another day to see the wonders of this world. Another in your hand. I can feel the pulse of your heart with every beat. Look at us now, a little bit older and still happy. And I love you now, right up until the final heartbeat, till the end of our time.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Hello, you're all very welcome to the Irish Psychic Show for July the 17th, 2013. I'm live, it's now 9 minutes past 11, and you're very welcome to the show. If you would like to get in touch with the show tonight and you would like to send in your question, and speaking of questions, we have hundreds in for the show tonight, so unfortunately, not everyone is going to be getting a reading on tonight's show, but I will try and get through as many of the questions as I can, so please don't be too disappointed if you don't get a reading. I'm going to be answering as many questions as I can from my email, so if you've never sent me an email before for the show, all you need to simply do is create a new email and send it to radio@irish-psychic.net. So that's radio@irish-psychic.net. Now don't actually spell out DASH for dash, I'm basically just telling you what it looks like, so that is the dash or the minus symbol, so that's radio@irish-psychic.net, and all you have to do is simply put in your name in the subject field and then send me in your question, and please do include your location as well. It's always good to know where all the listeners are from and where I might be reading for. Okay, so we'll start off with the first person, and it's straight over to the email, and there is a question in here from Hayley O'Brien, and Hayley has just asked, I think this is going on with a lot of people at the moment, so Hayley, you're not on your own, and the question that Hayley has sent in is, my question is, I'm in a relationship and I would like you to tell me a bit about it because it is very complicated at the moment. Be much appreciated, in brackets. Well, no problem at all, Hayley, and again, because I'm on air, I do try and get through as many questions as possible, so it is just a mini audio reading that you're getting here on air. If you would like to purchase a private reading with myself, simply click on the special offer, which is located underneath the player there where you're listening into the show at the moment, and you will be able to see what special offers I offer just at the end of the show, and all private readings are done within a 24-hour period. Okay, so I'm just laying out the cards now, and this is for Hayley, and you're just asking, well, it's straight out there and straight obvious there with regards. The Lovers card came straight out, and that's actually the second card that come up here, Hayley, and you also have the Five of Cups in the upright position. The way they're actually giving you the kind of information at the moment here, Hayley, it's like if your heart is in it but your partner's is not. It's like if there's another person around your partner at the moment, maybe that, you know, this person is with someone else and you're kind of thinking, you know, that you're seeing this person as well, and, you know, he's telling you one thing and you're believing him, and then you're kind of thinking, well, when is it going to happen? When are we going to be together? Things like that. Now, sometimes when you're in kind of a triangle like that, it can be quite difficult because one of you is bound to get hurt, you know, regarding this. So you have to be so careful of your own emotions. Now, if you're happy to go on with the relationship, knowing that you're not too sure what's going on within the relationship, well, then I would tell you to carry on. But if you want to kind of call it a day and kind of say, listen, I'm not going to go out with you unless, you know, you're going to be with me and you're not going to be seeing someone else, that's sometimes the best ultimatum to give to someone, because it's pointless you going out with someone who doesn't actually want to be with you or is involved in another relationship, because obviously they're going to have mixed emotions as well. If you would like a further information on that, Hayley, please contact me for a private reading. Again, all the details can be found by clicking on the special offer, which is just located underneath the player there. Okay, so the next person I'd like to read for, and thank you very much as well for all the people who've sent in their questions to the show. Okay, the next person is Kira Cunahan, and Kira has just asked, should I stay in this relationship? No problem at all, Kira, so I'm just shuffling the cards, and when Spirit tells me to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards, lay out the cards for your reading. Okay, they just told me to stop. I'm laying out the cards now, Kira. Right, very interesting there, because again we have the Lovers card up. Now there is 78 cards in the deck, so when certain cards repeat themselves, it's quite interesting for me as a psychic to know how spot on Spirit can be. You also have the Horseman of Cups here in the reverse position here, Ciara. The Horseman of Cups in the reverse position, on that particular card there is a knight on a horse and also 5 roses as well. Because it's in the reverse position, because you have the 5 of Cups, again the emotional card, that's in the reverse position, because you have the Lovers card here in the reverse position as well, and you also have the 5 of Coins in the reverse position, which is the love, happiness and career card. Because all of these cards are in the reverse position regarding the relationship question that you've asked there, Ciara, the answer is no to that. Sometimes it's best to just break free and kind of go, do you know what, enough is enough. And if you're not happy at the moment, that's the main thing that you need to ask yourself. Are you happy within this relationship? If automatically you hear the answer from Spirit, and that is your spirit guide guiding you, and you hear the answer is no, that you're not happy, then that is the time to leave. And I'm sure you're not the only one in that same position at the moment. So I do hope, Ciara, that has answered your question, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show as well. Please, I would love to get your feedback. You're more than welcome to send me a private message via Facebook, and you can also leave your feedback underneath the Facebook feedback tab on my website, which is just located there on the left hand side. Again, it's always good to hear what you thought of the reading. Okay, so we'll go for another email, I think. And if you're wondering how to email the show tonight, simply email me at radio@irish-psychic.net. That's radio@irish-psychic.net. And obviously include that symbol, which is the minus symbol for the dash there. Okay, so the next person, just loading up the question here, and I do hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. It's Donna Igogo, and Donna has just asked, what's going to happen in mine? So we'll just see what comes up. It's kind of an unusual question to ask, but I presume you're just asking with regards life in general. Again, that would be kind of usually a full reading, Donna. It would normally be a general reading on that. So again, I would recommend you to get a private reading with myself, but we'll see what comes up. We'll just pull 3 cards just to see what Spirit have to say, and they've just told me to stop. Right, they're indicating here with regards to the work side of things here, Donna. It's like if things have been quite difficult, because you have the Horseman of Sceptres in the reverse position. You also have the 10 of Coins in the upright position, and you also have the 8 of Swords in the reversed position. I kind of feel that over the next 8 weeks, and that's indicated there by the 8 of Swords in the reversed position, I kind of feel that it's like if you're on a journey, Donna, but it's like if you've just hit a brick wall at the moment and you're not too sure what direction to take. Sometimes when we feel that we're not going anywhere in life, it's time to, rethink what it is that we want from our own life. And I've been there in the past myself. I'm sure there's a lot of listeners to the show tonight that are just kind of thinking, what do I want from my life? And it's most important that you put yourself forward and you put yourself first, because if you don't put yourself first, well, who else can? So make sure you are, Donna, thinking to yourself, listen, what do I actually want from my life? What would actually make me happy? Where, should I be applying for work, or what would be, the ideal job for me? And sometimes you have to try certain things before you can actually figure out exactly what it is that you want, with regards career and with regards your own happiness as well. So again, I do hope that has answered your question, Donna, and thank you very much as well for emailing the show as well. Okay, time for a bit of music now, and this is Time by, excuse the pun there, Time and Time, but it's actually, the name of the song is Time, and it's by Megan Donovan. So do join me after this.
Time, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes again, la-da-da-da-da, again. And I never wanted it to be you and me, me. But you never gave me a chance, way back to the stream that once held our names. And can you see the sky open wide, wide enough for us to see the magic that used to be? And all those daydreams just seem to fade away. And there I go again, way back when memories in the mind take their time, most of the time. And wouldn't it be nice to have a place to go running to for love? Shadows on the walls makes me realize what all that time was for. Say goodbye. Goodbye.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is now 21 minutes past 11 here in Ireland, and if you've just joined me, you're very welcome to the show. If you've missed the start of the show, which started at 11 p.m, and you may have got a reading, who knows? Again, I don't actually email you to let you know that you received a reading. It's up to you to listen into the show. You can also download the show once the show finishes. So once I go off air at midnight, all you need to simply do is simply click play again on the show, or go back over previous episodes by clicking on the drop down arrow. Okay, so the next person for a free psychic reading is Tracy Rowlands, and Tracy has just asked, "Hey Garode, I'm in love with a younger woman. Can you tell me if it will happen for us? Regards, Tracy." No problem at all, Tracy, and thank you very much for getting in contact with the show. And speaking of getting in contact with the show, if you're listening to the show at the moment, please simply update your Facebook status and just put down on the wall, "I am currently listening to the Irish Psychic radio show," and it is fantastic. And I hope that they all message you and say, well, how do we listen into the show? Well, all you simply need to do is simply log on to irishpsychic.net. That's PSYCHIC.net, and click on the radio show. It could not be any simpler, so please do let all your friends and family know about how to listen into the show. Okay, they've just told me to stop, Tracy, and I'm just laying out the cards now, and you're just wondering, I'm in love with a younger woman, can you tell me if it will happen for us? So I'm just laying out the cards now. Right, well, I would love to say that the answer is yes here, Tracy, regarding the question, but you actually have the Ace of Cups in the reversed position, and the Ace of Cups is a very significant card, especially where a relationship is concerned and if something is going to work out or not. I kind of feel that this person still has kind of issues around another relationship, and that's indicated there by the Five of Swords in the reversed position. It's like if, I'm not going to say that this person is kind of trapped, but it's like if this person is giving that impression. I'm not going to say that you're smothering her either, but it's like if you're kind of, it's like if she's picking up on that feeling where she cannot breathe. That's the kind of message that I'm picking up, that she's quite fussy with how she deals with relationship. And it's like if there is something else or someone else around her at the moment where she's trying to deal with that and she can't actually think straight in terms of what it is that she wants from a relationship. And that's, you know, sometimes that happens to a lot of people when they get involved with someone. There's sometimes some difficulty regarding that person, why they can't be involved in a full relationship. And you need to ask yourself, is this person worth it? Now, because you have the Ace of Cups in the reverse position, I still feel that this person is still learning an awful lot about themselves in terms of who they are as a person. And at the moment, they're kind of indicating here, Tracy, that it's not going to be kind of just yet is the key message. Is this, you know, the way they're kind of giving it at a different kind of time or place, they'd say yes, but for the moment they're kind of saying that the answer is no to that. So I do hope that that has answered your question, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question as well to the show. The next person I'd like to read for is Joanne Maloney, and Joanne has just said, I've seen your question on Facebook and said I would email you a question. You're just asking with regards relationship. No problem at all, Joanne. So I'm just shuffling the cards. When they tell me to stop, Joanne, I'll stop shuffling the cards and I'll lay the cards for your reading. Okay, that was quite quick. So they've just told me to stop, Joanne. I'm just laying out the cards now. Right, it's quite interesting, the cards that are after coming up here, Joanne. The cards that are after coming up are, we have the Six of Cups, again the relationship card. We have the Three of Swords on that particular card. It's in the reverse position. We have a love heart and we have 3 daggers around it, and one of the swords is going through that heart. We also have the High Priestess card in the reverse position. We have the 9 of Wands in the upright position, and we also have the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. It's like at the moment, Joanne, the way they're kind of giving me the message at the moment, it's like if there's a lot of people around you in terms of, you know, men around you, and they wanting to have a relationship with you. But if you're not ready for this relationship, they can be 100 men around you and you can still be turning them away. And it's a good position to be in, I'll have you not, because it's always good to have, you know, people interested and wanting a relationship with you, because it just shows how lovely a person that you actually are. So that's something that you need to you know, take from it as well. But the way they're kind of giving me the message at the moment, Joanne, is it's like if there's been an awful lot of doors that need to be kind of closed before you can open a new one. It's like if there's a lot of stuff, a lot of emotional issues that have happened in the past where you're kind of thinking to yourself, what is the point? It's like if you're kind of picking up that feeling of, what is the point of allowing someone close, or allowing someone to get close to me and then for them to break my heart? And sometimes we have to take that gamble, we have to take that chance. Thankfully I've taken that gamble, I've taken that chance. I've been hurt in the past myself. It's no, you know, big deal. It was at the time. I thought to myself, I'm never going to get over this person. Thankfully I did. And would I go back to that person? The answer is 100% no. And it's quite funny when you look at life in a different, you know, aspect, in a different perception as well. If you can look at life in a different direction and kind of think, do you know what, I'm now going to love myself a little bit more. I am now going to focus on what I want for my life. Do I want a relationship at the moment? Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. It's up to you what it is that you want, and you can, you know, you can control these shots in terms of who it is that you pick for a relationship. And that's the key aspect here. But you need to kind of get over the emotional side of things in terms of, if someone has hurt you in the past, close that door and allow a new door to, you know, be opened. And one thing that I have done myself in the past, and it's very, very beneficial, and this goes for a lot of people listening into the show at the moment, if you can just take out a piece of paper and a pen and write down, I'm not going to say it's kind of a goodbye letter, but write down everything that you need to get off your chest in terms of, you know, what happened between you and another person. Did someone hurt you? Did this person, you know, cause conflict in your life? All these things that you want to get off your chest, write them down. Let the negativity flow on that piece of paper. And then what I would like you to do is just go out into the garden and put that into a bucket, or put that into, something like a dish of some sort, and I would like you to light that and set fire to that. And once you've done that, as it's burning, just focus on those flames, and focus on the flames going very, very slowly, and just say, I now release you from my life. I can guarantee you, Joanne, the next day you will probably feel like if you've climbed Mount Everest 3 times with that weight that's been lifted off your shoulders, and I can guarantee you'll be definitely more focused in terms of what it is that you want from your life, and just it'll really, really change your life. And I'm going to say it will change it for the better as well. And that's the key message that they're indicating here. So thank you very much, Joanne, for sending in your question to the show, and I do hope that has given you the clarity and given you the help that you need as well. And if you have had a reading with me on tonight's show and you would like to get in contact with me, please do send me a message either on Facebook, but I would also appreciate your public feedback as well. It's always good to get public feedback, and you will see there on my Facebook or on my irishpsychic.net page, you will see there a tab on the left hand side. It says Facebook feedback. That's been sent in all by you, and there's over 330 positive feedbacks that have been sent in, and I cannot edit them. As much as I would love to edit them, I can't. It's all public. It's all down to you. Whatever it is that you say, even if you thought the reading was bad, please say it. I'd rather you be honest than, just putting up something for the sake of it. And even if you don't want to leave it up there, you're more than welcome not to put it up there. But I do appreciate anyone who has left feedback for me. So thank you very much for all the people who has left feedback from me as well. Okay, we'll continue on with another reading before we take a commercial break. If you would like to get in contact with me on tonight's show, all you need to simply do is just email the show. It's radio@irish-psychic.net. That's the dash, which is the symbol, the minus sign. So it's radio@irish-psychic.net. Okay, so the next person I'd like to read for is Adil Dermaz. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. It's Adil Dermaz, and Adil has just asked, will I get anywhere with music? Okay, very interesting question there, Adil, and I'm not too sure if you've seen my website, but all the music on the Irish Psychic Radio Show, most of the music that I play is from people that I actually know, and they've sent in their music to be played here on the show. If you would like to send in your music, Adil, all you need to simply do is just go to irishpsychic.net, click on the left hand side, just near the bottom of the page, you will see there a tab that says musicians and singers. You'll be able to submit your music and your original piece of music to the show, and I will, providing it doesn't contain any, language or anything, that I can't obviously play on air, I will obviously play your music on the show. And one of the youngest people that I play on the show is only 17 years of age, and she's from the UK, and she wrote her own music, and it was recorded in her bedroom. Just basic, just a normal recording. You don't have to have, a record label, or you don't even have to have, professional recording of your song. Just once it's audible and I can actually play it here on the show, I will do that for you. So they've just told me to stop, Adil, and I'm just laying out the cards now. Right, well, it's not going to be kind of for a few years. I kind of feel that you're still honing your talent here, Adil, and sometimes when, things haven't succeeded or they haven't taken off straight away, sometimes we can feel a little bit negative, and we can kind of think to ourselves, oh, that's never going to work out. Quite the opposite here. You have the wheel card here, and the wheel card shows movement here. Really, really positive card to find, and it definitely shows that there will be changes. They're kind of indicating here, Adele, around a 3 to 4 year period for things to change here. So again, keep at it, and again, please get in contact with me if you'd like your music played on this show here. Time for another break. This is Country Song, and it's by Melissa Moshe.
So you're never gonna leave her, you're never gonna say goodbye, and I walk down these crowded streets, hoping for a chance meeting, just a look in your eyes, wondering if you think of me, wondering if you still want me, wondering should should be mine. And I said, so you're never gonna leave her, you're never gonna say goodbye. And I walked down these crowded streets, hoping for a chance meeting, just to look in your And now all I have is our memory, traces of our history accompany me. And with each passing day, visions of us began to fade, and I'm left to wonder why. And I said, so you're never gonna leave her, you're never gonna say goodbye. And I will walk down these endless streets, hoping for a chance meeting, just to look in your
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is now 23:39 here in Ireland. And if you've just joined me, you've missed the start of the show. Where have you been? But hopefully I have all the regular listeners listening in since 11 p.m. as well. If you have not received a reading on tonight's show, don't panic. There is always the chance that you could get a reading on a Friday night show as well. So now is the time to email me your question. All you simply need to do is simply create a new email and send it to radio@irish-psychic.net. That's radio@irish-psychic.net. And again, all the details can be found on irishpsychic.net. So do check out my page, please. Okay, it's time for another reading, and it's straight over to my emails. And thank you very much for all the emails that have just come in during that break. There's been 5 emails in since that music interlude, so we're doing well. So we'll keep those questions coming. And obviously, if you have not received a question, or if you have not received a reading, should I say, and you have sent in your question, please do not send in a question again, because you will be disqualified from getting a reading in the future. Okay, so the next person I'd like to read for is Pamela Deverux, and Pamela has just asked, I would like to get a reading, please, if possible. I have never had a reading before, and I have shared your post also. Well, thank you very much, Pamela. It's always good when you do things that I ask. I did put up there on Facebook, if you share the status update, you never know, it might help you win and get a chance of getting a reading here. So you didn't actually ask a question there, Pamela. So we'll just do a general 3-card reading just to see what comes up. So as you can hear, I'm just shuffling the cards now. When Spirit tells me to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards and I'll lay out the cards for your reading. Okay, they just told me to stop. I'm just laying out the cards now, Pamela. Right, very interesting here. We have the King of Scepters in the upright position. We have the World card in the middle. That's one of the major cards. Again, a major card just means that there's a higher significance placed on these particular cards. And you also have the King of Swords in the reversed position, which represents yourself. It's like if there's a big decision going to happen, or there is a big decision that has just happened regarding relationship between the two of you here, Pamela. Again, it's, you know, when the World card comes up, very significant card, because it kind of shows here that you have the world at your feet, and it's quite an important card. Very, very positive card to find, especially where, you know, relationships concerned. You also have the balance card, so it kind of shows here that everything's kind of working out for a reason, is the way that they're giving me the message. I know that may sound a little bit strange, but they're kind of just saying here that everything happens for a particular reason. So you have nothing to worry about there if you were worried. And obviously, if you'd like another reading based on that, Pamela, and I can go into further information, please just simply click on the special offer, which is located underneath the player there. And thank you very much once again for sending in your question to the show. Okay, we'll go again for another reading. Okay, the next person that I would like to read for is Mike Coonahan, and Mike is a good friend of mine, and Mike has just asked, will I succeed in Australia? I'm nervous, should I be? Okay, no problem, Mike. Well, I hope that this gives you the clarity that you need, and thank you very much for taking the time out to listen into the show. And Mike, I would greatly appreciate it as well if you can click on the left hand side on my website, irishpsychic.net, and simply click there on the Facebook feedback tab and simply add a comment there and leave some stars for me if you can. Okay, so I'm just shuffling the cards now, Mike, and when they tell me to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards and lay out the cards for your reading. And I'm just asking Spirit to connect with the question there and the energy around you with regards, will I succeed in Australia? I'm nervous, should I be? Okay, they've just told me to stop, so I'm just laying out the cards now, Mike. Right, well, the good news is I think you more or less, everything that has happened happens for a particular reason. But the main card that's standing out here, Mike, is the Ace of Wands, which is the opportunity card. And this is a really, really positive card to find. So when this particular card comes up, you create your own luck, and that's what I always believe, and you're the person that is in control of your own destiny. So it's something that you need to kind of reflect upon that now, and know that when you go out there and before you go out there, you need to start focusing on you have a job in Australia. That's exactly what you need to be focusing on now. So just do that affirmation, Mike. Just say, I have a job in Australia and all is well in my life. So I know it sounds completely strange, completely simple, but if you focus on that affirmation and say it to yourself every single day from now until you go out there, I can guarantee that you will basically be landing on your feet the minute you get in Australia, that you will, probably within a 4 to 5 day period, Mike, that opportunity will arise once you've arrived in Australia. And I know a lot of people go out there and they kind of don't have the same focus, or they don't have the same determination as yourself, but I can guarantee you are a man on a mission, and you will definitely land on your feet once you get out there. Don't be ignoring the help that you may be receiving before you get out there. It's like you have the sovereign card here, which is always kind of a card here that comes up if need be in asking for help. Sometimes we are afraid of asking for help in case it's seen as a weakness. Quite the opposite here. Just take every little bit of help and every bit of guidance that you can get, as much as possible, because everyone is there wishing you well, but also guiding you as well. So I do hope, Mike, that has answered your question, and hopefully I will see you as well before you head off. And thank you very much as well for sending in your question for the show as well. Well, I'm afraid there's only 5 to 6 minutes left of the show. It is kind of a shortened version. Usually I'm here until 12 midnight, but I am getting tired, and when I get tired I have to go, and it's pointless me doing readings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 more readings. I'm going to do one now, and then I'm going to take a commercial break, and then obviously I will do the last one then before I go off air. So the next person that I would like to read for, I'm just going through the questions now. And if you would like to get in touch with me for a Friday night show, please do so now. Email me on radio@irish-psychic.net, please. Okay, the next person is Hannah Marie Sweeney, and you're in Kilkenny. No problem at all, Hannah. And you just want a general reading. Well, a general reading usually would take 20 minutes, and I would love to give you that time on air, but I can't, unfortunately. But if you'd like a private reading, Hannah, with myself, simply click on the special offer reading, which is located underneath the radio player there on my website. So I'm just going to pull 3 cards, and I'm just laying out the cards now, Hannah. And the cards that are actually coming up here are, we have the 6 of Wands in the upright position, we have the Queen of Swords in the upright position, and we also have the 9 of Coins in the reverse position. They're kind of indicating here at the moment, Hannah, it's like there's a difficulty at the moment regarding financial, difficulties. And I don't feel that you're the only person. I feel that a lot of the stuff is controlled in terms of what it is that you want to do in life. And I kind of see that, again, just like Mike, the previous person that I read for there, I kind of do feel that there's travel on the cards for you, but you're unsure should you actually take this, travel move. Maybe it's just a holiday. At the moment, because you have the 9 of Coins in the reverse position, they're kind of saying no to this. So as much as I would love to tell you yes, the answer is yes, go away now, they're kind of saying here that the answer is no to that. So again, thank you very much for sending in your question to the show, and I do hope that has given you the clarity that you need. Time for a quick break. Do join me after this, where I'll be reading for my final reader of the night. Do join me after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball, the answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
First time, last time together. We'll be you and me forever. First kiss, last tear is falling. Don't wanna miss your sweet voice calling me. can't believe that I'm feeling like this, 'cause I'm still getting to know you. Your tears are like summer rain falling on my face again. And anytime I'm close to you, I feel the sunlight shining through. And I just wanna thank you, 'cause you make life so good. Every day you show me something beautiful, and I love you more than I thought I could. Yeah. Two souls, one mind, two hearts that were intertwined. An empty road that I stand upon. I walk alone since you've been gone. I can't believe I'll never see you again, 'cause I just got to know you. My tears are like winter snow. I've got so many miles to go. Anytime I think of you, I see the sunlight shining through. And I just got to thank you, 'cause you made life so good. Every day you showed me something wonderful, and I miss you more than I thought I would. More than I thought I would. Yeah. So many flowers and so many friends, and they talk of love as if it never ends. And I'm standing alone in the middle of a crowd, trying to get next to you. Oh, everybody's trying to give me advice as if they know how it feels to live my life. But there's nothing that I wouldn't do for one more day with you. Oh, I just wanna thank you, 'cause you lived your life so good. Every day you showed me something wonderful, and I miss you more than I thought I would. More than I thought I could. Yeah. Yes, I miss you. I miss you.
There you go, that was Dean Anthony with I Miss You. Well, it's time for the final reading of the night, and can I just say thank you very much for all the questions that have been sent in to the show tonight. If you would like to get in touch with me, like I've said, for a Friday night show, please start sending in your emails now. All you need to do is simply email me to radio@irish-psychic.net, and please just put in where you're from as well in that email. Okay, time for the final reading. So I'm just going through the questions here, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm not actually even going to look at the questions. I'm just going to ask Spirit to guide me to one. So I'm currently closing my eyes. Luckily that you can't actually see me, because I'm kind of making a face at the moment. Well, no one kind of likes being seen on I did do it at one stage. I used to go online and you could see me while I'm producing the show as well, but it was a bit hit and miss, because sometimes one would crash and then the other one would crash, and then I'd be busted off air, so I kind of stopped doing it. But I might try it again, seeing as I've now been upgraded to the very fast broadband, and it's absolutely brilliant here. Let me know as well how you're finding the weather here in Ireland. I don't think we're used to it at all. I don't mind during the day, because you can kind of go in out of it and have ice pops. But at night time, just like it is currently now, it is roasting hot here. We have no air conditioning, so for all the American listeners of the show, we're just not used to it. And I think today was 25 or 26 degrees Celsius or 24, I'm not too sure what it was, but at night time it's 16, 17 degrees, and we're just not used to it. And even when you go into a shop now and you try and ask for a fan, basically they're kind of upping the price by triple. Usually a fan, well, obviously during the winter you get them for half nothing, but it was 20, 25 euro, but now someone wanted 100. So it just goes to show you they're definitely making their money here. Okay, so the final person of the night, I'm just going through the question here, is Keen Healy, and Keen has just asked about relationship. Okay, no problem at all, Keen. So I'm just shuffling the cards now. When Spirit tell me to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards. Lay out the cards for your reading. And I'm just pulling 3 cards, Keen, so I'd love to go into further information and do an in-depth reading, but unfortunately I can't. Okay, they just told me to stop. Right, the cards that are coming up here, Keen, are we have the 5 of Swords in the reverse position, and we also have the 4 of Coins in the reverse position, also the 5 of Coins. At the moment you may be feeling that, time is, or you might be feeling that the relationship has kind of gone to a different level in terms of, should you walk or should you get out? Because it's actually in the reverse position, the 5 of Swords there, they're kind of saying just give it a little bit of a chance here, Keen. It's like if things have been quite difficult and you're kind of thinking to yourself what it is that you should do. Give it a little bit of a chance, I feel, because don't be jumping to the gun too quickly is the way they're giving me the message here. So as much as I would love to go into further information, I can't. I've run out of time, I'm afraid. But if you'd like to purchase a private reading from me there, Keen, there is a very special offer there. Just click on the special offer, which is located underneath the radio player there on my website. Can I just say thank you very much for listening into the show, to all the listeners of the show. I do hope that you join me on Friday night show. If you've missed the show, it's all available for podcast, available on iTunes as well. Just simply search for Irish Psychic. There is the frog again returning in my throat. I think it's just the weather here is just making my throat dry up. So unfortunately, I have to go. But thank you very much for listening into the show. Take care for myself, Irish Psychic. Good night.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.